Ahoy there! My name is Wesley Wray. I am currently interning at the Fayetteville, North Carolina Veterans Affairs Medical Center during the summer of 2016. I have worked in long-term care, physical rehab, and hospice, which all make up our Community Living Center, or the CLC. I have also been working in the Behavioral Health Unit. From week 2, I began planning my own recreation therapy programs with the Community Living Center. I also began working on initial assessments and MDS interviews with the CLC. I have developed leadership skills while implementing groups to a variety of populations. I attended 2 in-service trainings, basic life support, and preventative disruptive behavior management. I created and implemented 2 brand new recreation therapy programs in the Behavioral Health Unit and 1 new program in the Community Living Center. In the Behavioral Health Unit, I created a discharge planning group and a progressive relaxation group. In the Community Living Center, I created a butterfly therapy program. I conveyed accurate and relevant information in the multiple interdisciplinary treatment team meetings, which I was the representative for recreation therapy for about 5 weeks before switching to behavioral health. My objectives were, by week 12, develop and implement a minimum of 1 new program to the Behavioral Health Unit. And by the end of my internship, I will be able to effectively conduct and write initial assessments and discharge assessments without correction or assistance from my supervisor. I was surprised to become independent so early in my internship. By week 2, I was conducting initial assessments and interviews with patients without a supervisor. However, I did discuss the assessments with my supervisor and make changes as needed. Then, by week 3, I was planning and implementing my own recreation therapy interventions once a week in the Community Living Center without any assistance. An even bigger surprise was that I realized my passion for working in a behavioral health unit. I've always wanted to work in physical rehab, but after my time in the behavioral health unit, my mind has changed. During my internship, I've had to work on assessments and notes daily. What helped me develop my skills more efficiently was looking back at my assessment notes and refreshing my memory. I'd like to give a huge thank you to my agency supervisor, Margaret Savage. She was the greatest mentor I could have asked for, and I'm happy to now call her a friend as well. Her trusting and open relationship with me made my experience so much more educational and fulfilling. I'd like to thank Dr. Loy as well. I feel that your assessments class has helped me not feel as lost during those first few weeks when I started out doing my own assessments and interviews. The best advice he gave me was to write fake notes while watching my favorite TV shows. Once I got to my internship, reading other notes was as easy as reading the alphabet. Of course, writing them was more like learning cursive. Advice to future interns would be to first be open to new opportunities. This is your chance to explore interventions you've been curious about and work with populations you may not be so sure about. You never know when you'll stumble across your new passion in recreation therapy. And secondly, keep a planner. It saved me while I was working on different floors of the hospital as well as keeping track of assignments. I would love to be a resource for future interns. And there's only a few more Saturdays until Pirate football. Go Pirates!